Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Marriage. Today we're gonna have a reaction with Kendra G. As you can tell, she's a YouTuber and Facebook, and she actually welcomed women and men are single go to the show and ask what kind of men they want, and then they build a profile. And today we got a story with a nursing today, and she's ready to go down, and let's see what the video say.
Girl, with your beautiful brown skin self.
Yes.
Was you just playing some? Was you just playing some black music?
Huh?
I heard some family reunion music a second ago.
No, well, I'm in Guam right now, so.
Oh, you're in Guam.
Yeah, I'm in Guam right now.
Where do you live in Guam?
No, I'm a travel nurse.
Oh, you're
So
a
I took
travel nurse.
here.
Okay, what's your name?
Kia.
Kia. So where do you live?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina. So you travel
Yeah,
all
you
over
had
the
a guy
country?
on your Facebook one. You had a guy on your Facebook from Columbia, South Carolina. I was like, hey, Tim.
You was watching Facebook. He was a good one. Did you reach out to him?
No, I didn't reach out to him. But I was trying to get on the
Why
show. I was trying to get on the show.
not? Well, when the show's over, you better send him something, girl.
I know. I got to do that.
You gotta at least just say, hey.
Here's the thing about modern women, they're not initially the first step, because what happens is they don't want to get rejected, because they always are the one feeling entitled to reject the guy. So that's why even though the guy is cute and then they want the guy, they're gonna talk about all the friend about him. But the thing is, they're not gonna talk to the guy, and next thing you know, the guy don't approach her, and then she feel kind of way, and then she be like, oh, it wasn't meant to be. So which one is it? If you want a job, you're gonna go fight for it, but if you want a man, you're gonna let it slide and for him to do all the work, and then you just sit back and welcome him. So even though he's come and talk to you, you're gonna still gonna play hard to get and say lay down the brick. Is like, yeah, I'm interested in you, and then let's build up together. But instead they're waiting for the guy to come up, and then play hard to get, and the guy not become feel like not appreciate it, and then they walk away. And then now she be like, oh, I'm still single because men are scared of me, and then men doesn't know what they want, and I'm this and that. They are intimidated.
Hey, next time I'm back in South Carolina, let's get drinks real quick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The worst thing that would happen is you have a new friend.
Exactly. I am there.
Listen, the girl that got married on my show, the guy came on. Now I think I'm not sure if she DM'd him or if she liked the picture, but she definitely liked the picture, and then I think he DM'd her, but she made it known, like he was on the show, and then she did something. So listen, girl, they married, got a whole baby. They got the first singles on Instagram Live, baby.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
So stop moving though, Kia.
That's fine.
Okay, let's get some stuff together. All right.
And guys, stay away from the woman that's gonna compare themselves to their girlfriend, because they never hear them satisfied. And then next, especially with the woman that had the perfect adventure with the guy that's met on the dating app. So they want the first, they want also the butterfly, but they don't know what kind of couple minds behind the door the friend made in order to keep that relationship. But they want that still want the same outcome. So guys, stay away from that mentality.
Kia, how old are you?
I am 34.
34.
When she said 34, it sounds like she's 3 or 4. So basically, it's just, sorry about that, but it sounds the same.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have an 8-year-old.
An 8-year-old child. Was you ever married?
No.
No.
I was
Okay,
not.
you gotta get situated for me, kid, girl.
I know. I was
So
trying
we
to
got
sit
that much
down,
time, so I need you to get it together. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So when's your birthday or zodiac sign?
December 15th, I am a Sagittarius.
A Sagittarius. She's a travel nurse in Guam right now.
Again, like I said, be careful. The woman that's believe with the zodiac sign is this kind of spirit. They're gonna attract your relationship, and basically you be entitled to fight that demon. And then if you cannot overcome that demon, the relationship is gonna break up dramatically. That's why most of those women want a Christian man, because they know they are devil, and they have the attribute that's not characteristically Christian. So they want you to do the work to cast out those demons for them, but they're not willing to go and then cast out, realize they are demonic behavior, and then they go there for to find healing. So be careful with those kind of women. And also there's also women also, as well, as you can see, she's not really appealing. That's why she always go over face. Women that usually has a nice body, they don't always hide their face, they always hide their body to show how cute they're pretty you are. But a woman that's have overweight and stuff like that, they are catfish. So basically you just hide their true physical, so you can see their faces. That's why they put heavily makeup on their faces, so they can be more presentable, so they can think they intend, but realistic they are lower than that.
Now, how long you gonna be in Guam for?
Just for a few more weeks. I think my contract ended in July.
Okay, and then you going back to Columbia, South Carolina?
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. Kia, travel nurse, Columbia, South Carolina, but right now she's in Guam International. She's a Sagittarius, 34, and has an 8-year-old son. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a leader. I'm looking for a God-fearing man. Now, I know every time you say God-fearing now.
Like I said, believe in zodiac sign, looking for a God-fearing man. This is my point. When they're looking for a guy, they're looking for a guy that is godly, but they have the zodiac spirit in them. So in other way, when you find a woman like that, they're not looking for a guy, they're looking for Jesus. Send them to church or to a pastor for them to cast out those demons, and then now we can talk.
I'm not saying, I'm not there yet.
We gotta have sex still. She wants you guys feeling, but she want to have sex. Let's just
right. You still gotta have fun. You still gotta have fun. But
so another thing they use about the people, the men in church, because they think men in church also spiritual. All they do is go to church and believe, because they think men in church have morals. That's why they look for a men godly church, because they feel like they don't have that pressure to give it to the guy until marriage, and they can have their fun, because now they had all their fun, all they went through to the bad boy, and then all those guys went through her. Now she wants you to wait because you're a God-fearing man, and then on top of that, by the time the age goes by, and then you spend a lot of money around those time without even having it, but the other guy that was previously that she had a kid with, she didn't tell them to marry her, but you had to come to the party, or you have to come to the relationship with her kids, pay for her and her kids. At the meantime, you gotta wait for the marriage to have a little bit of the price and that the reward. So basically that's where the saddest part is, because that's where they want to go the God fear man, because they don't want to be able to feel bad about giving it to everyone. So basically they feel like they feel better for the God fear man, because now the guys will be like he earned something, but actually it's a loss for the guy. The guy's not really achieving anything. He just wastes a couple months of his life spending more money, and then on top of that, the time by the end of the relationship, she's able to maneuver the relationship and use that price to keep manipulating him to get whatever she wants. Stay away from those women.
Someone that you have to believe in God, you have to be a provider, you have to be encouraging. My love language is acts of service and words of affirmation. I'm gonna throw that out there. And I love a go getter. I just do. I just love.
Active service is mean like you gotta pay for me and then take me out on date, and then serve me whatever I want. So basically that's what it is. But they're not willing to do that to a man. If they're willing to do that, that's the only reason they are really desperate, or they want something. That's what they do. But after that, they're expecting to do that from a man. So stay away from those women. They are very dangerous, and they have no morals, and they are very chaotic, and they are very loud.
Okay. What's the deal breakers for you? Stop moving, Kia.
Okay. A deal breaker for me is someone that doesn't believe in God. And I know some fellas are going to get on me, but if you recite Kevin Samuels, every single word he says is such a turn off. Oh my gosh, have your own opinion. That's all I'm saying. I agree with some of the stuff he says, but if it's like if you are just reciting it word for word, it's that's annoying. That's a deal breaker.
In other words, she doesn't want the shaming tactic. She doesn't want people to hold her accountable. She doesn't want people to tell her anything, but she's willing to do whatever you want. But she's able to tell you what to do, how to live your life, and what not to do. Remember, she want a Christian guy. Remember, she want a Christian guy, but she's not willing to be a Christian and be submissive. So that's why she counteract that with saying that, well, you gotta think for yourself. When was the last time a man cannot think for themselves? Everyone is thinking for themselves. You can have the same mentality, the same ideology as another group, as a member, as a leader, but the thing is everyone think for themselves. But she's not the one thinking for herself right now, because all the women that's come on her show and Kendra show have the same mindset, have the same word. So basically, if you put in the same perspective, she's not even thinking for herself. Let's see what else he said. It's a very chaotic relationship. It's a very chaotic relationship. If you want to set up yourself for that, go for it. But the reality is that you can get hurt.
Another thing is, you have to have confidence. Like confidence is what's sexy. Like, yeah, have constant confidence within yourself.
Confidence.
And you have to have a job. You have to have
When a woman say confidence, she mean like, oh, if I start, no, you should be able to persistent. You shouldn't be to say to just to give up that quick, because I probably say no, I don't really mean it. But now those days the men learn, if a woman say no, no mean no, they walk away. That's why she says you gotta have confidence so she can play around, and then next thing you know, you become a victim, and then she be like, oh yeah, you ain't confident because you didn't keep going and pursuing. But back in the day when a woman say no, you persisting, was hot and sexy. Now in the day, if she say no and then you keep going, she can call cops on you and become a statistic. Don't be a statistic. If she say no, walk away, leave her alone. Don't be confident and keep going on. You will ruin your life. The video is kind of freezing because of the Wi-Fi on not me, but Kendra.
Yeah, that's another
Yes.
thing.
You
And you
have
can't
to
have
work.
10 kids. Yes, he has to work.
Oh yeah, of course. And wait, I'm cutting you
Yes.
off. Say it again. He has to have. He said he can't have 10 kids.
No, he can't have 10 kids. No, no. You have to be able to provide for your lifestyle. And there's only a few people, I think, that can actually provide for 10 kids, and that's
Here's the thing about but the always time she want to have more kids, because she want to more kids for herself to have a good picture. But if the guy come a relationship, she want the guy has kind of certain kind of kids, less than 5 kids, less than 4 kids, less than 2 kids in her case. Because now what she wants, she say if she want to buy something, the guy cannot say I don't have the money. Now she gonna have more money, and then when you end up married with her, she most likely gonna end up bringing to the cleaners, and next thing you know, you lose everything. So that's the mentality of those women. They don't care about you, they don't care about your money, they don't care about your kids. They care about how much you spend on them and how much they're gonna come out on top of it when they try to bring you to the cleaners. That's why they're looking God-fearing men, because God-fearing men are not gonna ask for a divorce, they're not gonna walk away from the relationship. But she gonna be able to die because she never a God-fearing woman. Stay away from those kind of women. They're trouble and toxic. Let's see what else.
P. Diddy.
He only got
The
6.
wife in
All
there
right.
is very
All right.
bad.
So, okay, what's the age range you want to date, Kia?
I'm 34, so like 30 on up.
30 or up. Does he have to be in Columbia, South Carolina?
No, I'm a travel nurse, so
They could be anywhere.
I was right. Women over 30s always that kind of expectation, because they want the bag the fastest as possible, and then they want you to have peace and bring everything to her so she can claim it. So especially she's a nurse. Nurse people always the person that's very very loud and very chaotic. Back in the day they were very respectful, but not now, because they're very loud, disrespectful, and then also they are very 3 or 4, because they tend to get away with everything. Then everything that goes on relationship, she can blame her job. She can think, oh, she's mentally sick because she's on the job, focus everything on that. That's why you gotta stay away from her, because she's not fit for relationship. She's gonna be able to think she can go to have another guy, because the biggest part of when the nurses is that when they reach a certain age, she saw one of her co-worker get married, they all want to get married. But the thing is, they're not willing to do the sacrifice or the work to keep the guy, because the shift for nurses is 12-hour shift, and 12-hour shifts take a lot. And that's why during the 12-hour shift they can always have a guy in the building. Sometimes they always have a back burner guy. For example, the guy can be the janitors, the guy can be the house cleaner, the guys can be the doctor. They always have somebody in a back burner. And then on top of that, if she just went through a breakup with all that facility, this is when she want to step out there and then get a new man, so she can feel better about herself, and then she can present it to that other man like, yeah, you told me I'm not good enough for you, but look at that, I got a man. So now she gonna rub it in the other first man, and then now if the man said that way, I made a mistake, and then she end up cheating on you with the other guy that she left, and next thing you know they're gonna go back together, and then she gonna bring it to dry cleaner, and next thing you know you end up with nothing. Stay away from those women. So it's not me, it's the Wi-Fi that's going on Kendra G that's making that. So it's not my computer. So she's keep moving a lot.
So I know you said 10 kids. Can he have kids, period?
Yeah, he can have kids. He can have kids.
He can have kids.
He can afford those kids.
Do you want more kids?
Yes.
One or two.
Kendra, that's why I'm on this show. I'm trying to get these eggs cracked, Kendra. These eggs gotta get cracked, okay? And I'm cute. I got a body on me now.
Well, you showing your body? Go ahead, show your body for the guys.
Show the body. Okay, let me see. See if I can get a good. Okay. I'm cute.
She's overweight.
You see that? This body gotta get.
And guys, there's nothing wrong with women with the kind of body, but the thing, most of those women like that, they usually the one that's gonna be twerking a lot on the party. They already don't have a dress code. They always put tight clothes, and that's thing, you know, you can have her as a girlfriend, and she will be the light of the party. She gonna be temptation for your friend. You cannot bring her anywhere around your friend or your family, because she's gonna be very appealing to other those people, and next thing you know you become jealous, and then if you do something wrong she can be like, oh, you're jealous and you're insecure. But the thing is, the matter is she doesn't have any order in herself, and on top of that she's not, and if there's something wrong, those women usually they cannot wrong. They have also issue of the weight, so they become eating a lot. So pay attention to those women, because those women are very chaotic. So stay away from them, because you're gonna end up having trouble, and you're gonna be having a lot of issue going on if you bring them to your life.
Crack Kendra, need another baby.
Again, she just want a baby but not stay in a relationship. That's why
She's trying to get another baby, honey. She's ready to get it cracking.
Yes.
So the guys, you want to get married?
Yes, I do.
So in that situation, are you looking for a provider, or would you be willing to go half on the bills?
I am willing to help provide for our lifestyle, because I make good money. I make great money.
Okay, as you know, when a woman say I'm gonna help you with the lifestyle, that's mean that I don't want to spend that much, but I can always pay the phone bill, or I can pay the gas bill or the light bill. But the house, the car note is all on you, because you know she's not, her money is her money, your money is her money. So that's what happened. So I'm not gonna go deeper into it. This is my intake on that. So you can see the rest of the video on the Kendra G show, and that was my intake. And shout out to the CEO woman, the Christian appealing realistic, and right now she's not Christian. That's what the Christian man, so the Christian man can super away and make her feel holy and righteous in front of everyone's eyes, and then appealing. She's all the one that's gonna believe on the look, wearing tight clothes, and then make sure like she's a 10, but automatically if she's 30 and then the wall is close by. That's what she want the appealing part, so she can feel better, and then all realistic. She's not getting a relationship to be married with, to have a relationship to have a good ending, but she realistic. She wants you to be able to give her kids, because she have a kids. She want to die like for about to have 2 to 3 kids, and then she want to have that kids to check her list, and next thing you know, she gonna bring her to the dry cleaner. But the relationship, the marriage for death, but they're not gonna honor that since the beginning she wasn't a Christian woman. And then if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, share with us when you're not new, subscribe, and to see my video daily. And that was my reaction, and see you next one.